Alright, what's good? Another day, another dollar. Need to add something here. Hold on. How do I? Well, anyways, whatever. I can add it later. Let's get to it. So, market opens in 25 minutes. I did some pre-market analysis pretty quickly. This is the Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is behaving a little bit differently than let me just hide these, than ES and NQ. Like Dow is way down here, ES and NQ are like way up here. I know they're separate indexes, like ES and NQ are much more related, but still. So we had NVIDIA earnings yesterday, which is why we rallied so much in the PM. And we do have this daily gap right here. I marked that, I'll show you guys in a sec. I just don't want to show all the drawings, but I see huge rejection from the daily, kind of telling me that we want to continue lower. I mean, big sell-offs after a huge rally in the PM. So if we go to like the you can see the 4 hour, this is like the PM when the earnings came out. So I'll show the drawings now. I like looking at the hourly the best. So we have this daily gap that I marked out before, and these two sets of liquidities from yesterday, AM and PM, and we have this equilibrium right here that has not been hit. This is like a daily equilibrium. Since we're rejecting the daily so strongly and we already inversed this gap right here, I'm leaning towards bearish today. I'm hoping for like market to open, push down, form an imbalance, and then retrace into the imbalance so we can continue lower into these liquidities. I don't know if we want to see a V-shaped reversal once again. I don't know, like we have a huge rally plus a huge sell-off, which is the profit taking after NVIDIA earnings. Obviously, I think that makes sense. And then we probably have, I'd say, a little bit more to go down. We have like this liquidity and like this range to fill. I don't know if we want to come down here, like if market opens and we just dump immediately to these. I don't know if we're going to completely V-shape reverse. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be open for longs at that point, because, I mean, to see, what is it, like a 1% increase, a 1.5% increase, then a 1.5% decrease, and then another 1.5% increase, like, it seems pretty unlikely, in my opinion. It'd be very weird. I've never seen it before. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of eyeing on the Dow as of now. So looking at NQ is actually very different right now. Very not exactly what I want. Like, it's very different from ES. I'll show you guys ES in a second. NQ is kind of telling me that we actually want to continue higher. I mean, we filled this gap to the middle basically perfectly. We did form this hourly gap right here, which I'm gonna go ahead and mark out right now. And I want to see now I know that I want to see this hourly gap get inversed for me to target these London highs. So NQ, I'm neutral right now. There is a possibility of us just filling this hourly gap and then continuing lower, since ES and the Dow are way down here. But if you look at the 4 hour on NQ, we can see that the 4 hour, if we see a rejection to the upside at 9, the 10 a.m. candle, the new 4 hour candle, will probably continue higher. We do have this like daily imbalance, so my final take profit will probably be like in the middle of this daily imbalance right here, but I need to see something like pretty strong to the upside. I like the way that this is looking better, because this isn't like a V-shaped reversal and then like another V-shaped reversal. This is just a little retrace into the 4 hour gap right here. And I just want to see that from NQ. So I'm leaning more towards bullish on NQ right now. We're also pretty far from these liquidities. And finally looking at ES, we're about the same distance from the London highs to these New York PM and AM lows. So I'd be open to taking longs here too. Like, it depends on how the 4 hour is looking as well. Initially, I was bearish on this, but now looking at it, like, there's a possibility of this just being a giant retrace into the discount range. So if you can see, like, if you want to look at the equilibrium range right here, you can see we're basically at a pretty big discount right now. this is kind of, I'm leaning out more towards bullish because I think the overall bias and like the overall trend is continuing to be bullish. I mean, the weekly is like continuing to be bullish. The only thing I do want to be careful with, and I think this is why we also had huge sell-off, is we just took out these previous weekly highs, so there's some profit taking to be made at that level. So what I want to see, kind of similar story to NQ, I want to see this 1 hour gap get inversed for me to take this trade. Once I see this gap get inversed, then I can maybe consider longs. If I do want to take shorts, I'd want to see like a big sell-off and a retrace and then tap into the liquidities. But at that point, I'd probably take it on NQ because we're much higher. So like if we completely dump off market open and like close below this on the hourly, we form a little retrace at 10 a.m. and then I can continue lower. I already saw all the news for the day, so there's nothing else to watch out for. But yeah, other than that, just to wait until the market opens and to see if we want to continue to whichever side. I might not even take a trade today. I mean, I had a win yesterday, and like I said, I'm only trying to catch very, very solid trades, like only solid trades. So we'll have to wait and see when the market opens. So I need to pull up something. I need to make sure that the stream is fine. Yeah, it is. Okay. Very cool. So that's all I'm waiting for, to be honest. Nothing much else to be said. We had unemployment claims at 8:30, I think it was. Yeah, 8:30. And basically nothing happened, to be honest. There was really nothing going on. And right now we're just kind of staggering, like slow trickle down. We're staggering around. No reason to enter on any trades right now. Directions could really go either way. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'll leave it on the hourly so you guys can see once like market opens, if we get some type of push higher or not. What I do want to do is actually, I'm gonna look this up really quickly. Oh, my trading view just crashed. Oh no, never mind. I was looking at Safari. I need to look at something really quickly. So, use a window capture. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what I'd do. So, let me just add a window capture here. Mac OS. Screen capture. This will be the P&L. So obviously is that window capture and trade of 8. Alright, cool. Okay. And now I just need to, how do I crop? So this is what my trade of 8 looks like, but I need to crop this. How can I crop this really quickly? Gee, I don't know how the fuck do I crop this? I have no fucking clue. How can I? Because I just want to put the P&L basically, which is up on the top. Let me see really quickly. There has to be a way to do this. I'm sure there is. Dude, how can I not remove, transform, order? Yeah, transform, scale. No, transition, no. Okay, so I'm gonna make this invisible for now. Just looking this up really quickly. Oh, I have to hold Alt. I guess I'll show it now. So if I do, oh, whoops, I mean to do that. There. So if I go here, so it doesn't transform. Edit, transform. Oh yeah, position. Okay. So option. Oh, there we go. Okay. So P&L. Where's out to the top? So do this and do this and this. Okay, then we can make that. And we can do this right here. Yeah, you guys only want to see the open piano anyway. And we'll add that little open piano there. Pretty sure it should be visible now. So you guys can see the funny number go up and down. Obviously, I probably am. I mean, I'm still gonna show the trade on like Trading View, but just so you guys can see actual open P&L more live. Let me see. Let me check something. So we all right, cool. We're seeing a little bit of a push up right now after the huge damperoni that we saw. Kind of to be expected, so I kind of like how this is looking for longs right now. I mean, the one thing is, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'd rather, if I see the Dow Jones coming down into here, like, maybe we can continue higher. I don't know how this moves. I want to be careful because I haven't traded the Dow for that. Like, I've barely traded the Dow ever, so I do want to be careful with how it's moving. I don't really know how the moves work, but it seems to me like it seems to move in a pretty predictable pattern. I mean, it's not that difficult. We saw like liquidities get taken out, and then we saw some sell-offs. But I was seeing it before. I just kind of added it to see. So NQ is looking very good right now, honestly, for longs. Yes, potentially for longs too. Just want to see like that hourly get inversed. This also could be a good short entry if we see like a 5-minute complete reversal. Like if we see like a huge push up and then a reversal. Let me see if we're within the range. I don't think we reach equilibrium on NQ. Yeah, we're not at equilibrium on NQ. We are at equilibrium at ES. So that is something to definitely keep in mind. Looking at the 5-minute right now. Well, I guess I could show you guys, but the TV that I have set up, I'm getting rid of it anyway. I'm doing monitors like in like tomorrow, like in the next few days, because this is actually stupid. Like doesn't make any sense to do it the way I'm doing it. But yeah, now we're just waiting. The 5-minute is looking a little better. Still 10 more minutes. Still market open. And I guess we'll see. We'll wait and see. I know I have nobody here right now, but that's okay. I'll make more videos in the future. I'll do better in the future. Maybe more people. I gotta start making short form content, bro. Fucking brain rot kids. Always doing that shit. Anyways. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Oh, but just quick little plug. I guess I'll do a quick little plug here. Where is this? OBS. If you go to Safari, there's other Safari. Oh, there's one thing I didn't want to talk about. Here, hold on. This is actually really good that I should probably bring this up. Let me go to Safari. Perfect. So, this is my Discord. Link is in the description. Feel free to join. I have this bot that kind of alerts me of all the news going on right now, and we saw this, the Trump trade advisor, that there's like the trade wars are actually still happening. The trade deals are still happening. There was potential for like a huge push up after the what was it? Cause like the where is it? I don't know what it was, but some government office can't, like, there was no like, it basically overruled Trump's ruling on trade deals, but this is telling me that it's still gonna happen. So we do have to be careful. Like, he might announce it randomly like he usually does, so we have to keep that in mind. And that's something to definitely consider. This is actually really nice because we can see here like the unemployment claims and the GDP estimates, like all that stuff came out bullish actually, which is, I should kind of lean towards bullish today. We have obviously, then you have like just a bunch of garbage like Goldman Sachs CEO, and then we're seeing like tremendous resilience, fiscal questions, like all this stuff that is, it's just good to read because sometimes there's news that come out that you just don't expect to come out, and this tells you like immediately. So I didn't even know this came out. I didn't even know Trump advisors was speaking. So that's just something good to keep in mind. And then I guess you guys can see here, this is what I did like in the morning. I basically just showed you guys everything, but just a trade. And then if I do want to see a trade, is this, like if we want to, like I said, it's sell off upon market open and not take liquidity. That's if we want to go lower. Kind of leaning towards bullish right now a little bit more. I mean, market's still kind of slow, but I'm still leaning towards bullish a little bit more. And this is kind of what I would want to see a rally upon market open, and then the balance being formed and filled, and then we can enter off of that. Inverse value gap works too, but there's no real like inverse value gaps in the 5-minute time frame that I can see right now. Oh, sorry. And there was like, I guess this is the possibility in case like we completely dumped, like continue dumping, and maybe we saw like a reversal. There've been like in the Dow Jones most likely. Nothing, I'd say probably no other reason. And then the sell-off upon market open and not take liquidity, that's if we want to continue lower. And I'm kind of open to all three of them. I'm kind of leaning towards more like the bullish right now, just because we are seeing some rejections off of that giant 4-hour gap that we do have. So potentially I will do that instead. So we'll see. There's no other news coming out today. I mean, there's just pending home sales at 10. It doesn't really affect the market at all. FOMC member already finished talking, so we can disregard that. And there is some like members speaking later today, but that shouldn't affect the market today that much. Hopefully it's a good trade day today. I'm willing to risk a little bit more, probably willing to list like 1200, maybe more depending on how good the setup is. And yeah, we'll have to just wait and see. We're seeing a little bit of a push up right now. So here's the thing. Let me go into the market. Let me go into trading view. Where is this trading view? All right, so we're seeing a push up right now on Nasdaq, El Gaspac. This could just be a push up into this hourly gap, but if you go to the 5-minute, like we see a rally thing, is like obviously you might be like, okay, well, is there an entry or is there anything? It's like no, there is no entry here. That you cannot enter just off of this. You need to wait for something more. We have this 5-minute inverse. Like honestly, if we inverse this 5-minute gap right up here, potentially I will enter on longs. We do have these other ones protecting it too. So this is also like a potential entry right here. I kind of want to focus today more on the 5-minute than the 1-minute. Yesterday I got a fantastic entry on the 1-minute, but I kind of want to focus on the 5-minute more today because it seems like it's just a higher time frame trade, more than the lower time frame trade. See, this is just tragic. Like inverse the gap and then continue lower. This would have been a good entry, obviously, but I digress. And then on ES, same thing. There's really nothing. Like there's no reason to enter. We're gonna form this 5-minute gap. So like, thing is, okay, if we were to fill this 5-minute gap right here, I need to see a pretty big rejection out of that afterwards, because it could just be a fake out. And on the Dow Jones, like we do have this, like that got filled and we saw like a push up, but like look where how far down we are. Do we really want to just inverse completely and come all the way up into there, or do we just want to take out these lows before maybe forming a little bit of a push higher? So that's why I'm like kind of iffy on my bias. If you look at NQ, like just purely looking at NQ, it looks very good for going long, but there's also like potential for us to just completely shit the bed and continue lower after this like huge sell-off. So we'll have to wait and see for that. And yeah, I don't plan on taking any trades on market open. We're like, if we like form this inverse, we're seeing some sell-offs right now. I'm not gonna enter on anything until I see like a really good setup, because we are respecting this gap, and like this doesn't mean anything. This is actually good. I'm hoping we form an imbalance so that we can maybe retrace into it upon market open. That's when I'll consider taking some shorts. I don't know, higher time frame is just telling me that we want to, higher time frame is really telling me that we want to go higher, especially given this giant imbalance and this continuous move up. However, even higher time frame is kind of asking for some type of retrace. We saw a pretty big daily rejection. I mean, we did gap up too. Because, I mean, if we continue higher at this point, we're just going to take out all-time highs. So I think that's the move. In the weekly, we're continuing higher too. So, yeah, maybe we're taking all-time highs. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. See some expected sell-offs prior to market open. And once I see the market open and have a more clear direction, then maybe I can take a trade off of that. But we'll have to wait and see. Alright, market opens in 2 minutes. It'll do 2 minutes. Market opens. Market opens in a minute. Market opens in 1 minute. Oh my fucking nose, man. Fuck. Alright, market opens in like 5 seconds. Let's see where we go. Hydrate. It's good for you. Oh, we're dumping. Oh my. Well, that's not good. Once I see, oh, I guess the 5 minute is probably better. I'll leave it at the hourly. It's fine. Jeez, we're fucking the dumping to the downside. Okay. Maybe we did want to continue lower. Potentially, we want to just form a little bit of a low, take out some previous hourly lows, and then reverse to the upside. Maybe. The Dow Jones is really close to the bottom liquidity, so I'll show you guys. Fuck yeah. I'm so tired. We're pretty close to the bottom liquidities right here. So that's what I would be seeking if I did take a trade on Dow. We did inverse a 5 minute gap like perfectly, which is unfortunate. Like that could have been a pretty good pre-market entry. But then again, like there was a possibility for us reversing. So why would I take that? I can't just take any 5 minute inverser rally gap. I'm seeing some resistance. So let's just wait and see what happens. We're clearly continuing lower here. It seems to me like, I mean, look at the fucking dump on the S&Q. Jesus fucking Christ. Shit. It looks like this 5 minute inverse was not an invalid trade after all. Alright. Let's just wait and see. So since we're so far from any liquidity level, we're gonna have to make a pretty hero move down. So that's kind of what I want to be careful with. I mean, we're forming a ginormous 5 minute like imbalance right here. So like we have this fucking ginormous dick down candle. So might take a trade off of that, might not. Who knows? We'll see. I'm not gonna take a trade now, obviously it doesn't make any sense. Well, this goes with one of my plans if we just dump. We're seeing some type of retrace right now. This is where you want to kind of like maybe eye the 1 minute, because this is like where my 1 minute gaps could get filled. I'm not gonna enter just off anything though. That's the thing. I think we are like seeking lower, but I kind of want to wait and see if so we are seeing some inverse. We're seeing, I don't see a reason why we want to just reverse to the upside now. I mean, we did take out all that previous, like the previous hourly lows. So there's that. Maybe maybe wanted to stop out these long buyers like all around here. The thing is, like the Dow Jones is just looking really good to continue lower. No reason for us to just complete reverse the upside. The liquidity is right there. And I'm gonna wait and see. I don't see much right now, to be honest, from any of them. No reason to enter at all. No. I'm waiting for this 5 minute to close, and then if we form a retrace on the 5 minute, then maybe. If we form like a big retrace up on the 5 minute candle, then I could probably take a short off of that. If we actually do want to continue lower though, that's the thing. I don't know. If I do take shorts, it might just be in the Dow Jones and kind of call it. Might just call it a day. It's just, but we're so close to the liquidity that I don't even know if it's worth it. That's the thing. So we're continuing to see some sells right now. There's potential for market to just not do anything today, too. I mean, there's so many moves made. So the question is like, do we really want to make another move? Yes, it's filling the gap a little better on the 1 minute, but I would need to see some type of 5 minute. I mean, NQ's pushing down. If I see like this 5 minute gap form and then we fill that 5 minute gap, then I could take a short off of that. But as of now, nothing to indicate a clear direction. Like at all. I really don't know where we want to go. We're filling in this 1 minute gap on ES. Pretty like decently, like this one right here, but I kind of want to see us come up into here. Like form this 5 minute push up. But then again, like I said, we did take out all these like previous hourly lows, so there's potential for like a reversal to the upside. NQ is dumping still, which I don't love. So I'm kind of tempted to take a trade on ES just to continue the lower push. It looks like we want to continue lower, like all the way down to here, I guess. But the thing is, I kind of want to see something more. I'm seeing like a potential 1 minute entry of like half a position and then like the other half, but we'll see. I'm gonna do 30. Wait, that'd be. I'll do 15 contracts each with a tight stop. Yeah. So if I were to take shorts, I'm not really eyeing shorts right now. I'm kind of just waiting for this, probably waiting for this 5 minute candle to close, and then potentially seeing some entries. So nothing as of now. I like how ES is looking a little better for shorts right now because we are probably gonna make a 5 minute gap. Here's the thing though, I will enter shorts on ES if I see us close below this right here, and with stops above here, I'll enter half of my position, and if I see then a retrace, then I'll enter the other half. Because I think we do want to continue lower on this like big downtrend right now. So I'm gonna enter half a position once this 1 minute candle closes below. Because then that forms our 5 minute gap. And I do want to give it like as much wiggle room as possible. So we'll see. Dow Jones, like it's looking not bad, but ES does want to continue lower. Looks like we do want to continue lower. Just continue the trend. That's what it looks like to me. Just gonna eye this for a second. So I'm just gonna wait this out a little bit. Waiting for this 5 minute candle close. Waiting for this 5 minute candle close. I am tempted to take shorts, I'm not gonna lie, because NQ is moving much lower, and I think we do want to continue lower. I don't know how much lower, but I think we do want to continue lower. And yes, did form like a little bit of a better retrace. But I don't, like, I'm not liking how this is moving right now that much. We're seeing some pushes up. more than I would want. If I see this candle close bearish, I will probably take half a position here. Okay, we formed a 5-minute gap. So I'm gonna wait to see if we fill the 5-minute gap, and if we do, that means we take out internal liquidity, and then we can actually continue lower. But I'm unsure. What the play is right now. So we're seeing some pushes up. ES is looking a little bit more likely to take a trade out of than NQ. The hourly is just continuing lower. There's like no reason for us to really go higher. So I'm gonna wait. I'll wait patiently for my entry. Don't see a reason to enter right now. The Dow Jones actually is tapping into the hit that 5-minute gap, so there's potential for entry there. Since we're much closer to the liquidity than that area. So I'm just waiting. I mean, NQ is continuing lower, and ES is not behaving the best right now. I don't see an entry on NQ either. NQ is just continuing lower. It's not even tapping into the gaps. I kind of want to see us tap into the 5-minute gap before we actually want to continue lower. So let's just wait and see. Alright, I think I'm going to take half a position on ES now. This breaker forming. Seeing a lot of volatility right now. Jesus. Alright.
Order filled.
Sells right now. With a somewhat tight stop. I think we do want to continue lower. This is half of my position. Not my full position. I think we do want to continue lower, and I want to actually put my stops a little bit higher just to give it as much wiggle room as possible and for potential for re-entry. In the case we do want to tap into that the 5-minute gap, that's why. Seems like the trend is continuing lower. I'm waiting for, 5-minute is really looking very bearish right now. See, the Dow Jones is actually respecting the 5-minute gap, so we'll just wait and see what happens. I'm hoping we don't just get reversed immediately, but if we do, it is what it is. I'm willing to risk. I have to put this pretty tight, actually. I'm willing to take 2 trades today. That's okay with me. This trade is risking, I believe, like $400, around that. And I'm just gonna wait and see what we want to do. I could get taken out, and then if I see like the 5-minute get filled, I could continue short. That's fine. It's fine with me too. So I'm liking this rejection candle on the 1 minute right now. So we're respecting the 5-minute gap on the Dow really nicely, actually, and this could actually be worth taking a trade out of. I kind of want to get my sizing right though. So if I do 10. So I could do, it's another $200, it's 20, 30, but that's that entry. That's 200, that's probably 400. So let's just wait and see. If this 5-minute candle closes on the Dow, actually we'll take it. I will take some shorts on it because it looks pretty good. We filled a 5-minute gap, so I'll take some lesser risk. I'll take 30. Why not? All right. So
Order filled.
The Dow as well. This is a riskier trade. Hoping we don't just. So now I'm just hoping for us to continue lower into these lows right here by 30 limit. Actually, let's do 20 and 10. Let's do 20 limit, and then the final 10 all the way down here. Let's trade that I'm in right now for ES. Let me go to 5 minute. I don't feel like looking at this 1 minute anymore. I don't know if I want to continue. Like I'm just gonna take a single profit all the way down here. There's no reason for us to go any lower than that, and I actually think for 30. I'll let that run. See how it goes. So what is my expected? So the Dow Jones. So I'm risking. How much am I risking right now? I'd have to see. I'm just gonna wait this out, to be honest. I mean, this is a pretty big ask, so there's potential for me to just take some partials in the middle, to be honest. So I'm interesting to see my sizing correctly. I just want to see how much I'm risking. So it's 581. Okay, that's fine with me. And then on the Dow, I'm doing. It should be another 500. Okay, that's 300. That's good. 800 risk total today. I'm happy with that. If we hit both of these, then we should be pretty good. If we don't, it's alright. It's part of the game. Not a big deal. Don't really see a reason, for us to just reverse to the upside on either, to be honest. I'm actually going to move my stops a little bit here. I want to give this as much room as possible. Because we could take out those internal highs. So I'm risking about $1,000 here, give or take. It's just to take a good trade. That's all. All right. So those are the trades for today. Now we just wait this out. I don't see, so I'm looking at the hourly, and what is telling me, like, obviously the Dow Jones, like, this is telling me, it's like, yeah, we want to take out these lows right here. And on ES, after seeing this large push down, I really don't expect us to just reverse to the upside now. I'd find it very, very strange if we do. If we do, you know, I guess my bias was wrong, and I guess I just took the wrong trade. And Q is also like forming a huge dick down candle. We're actually below that level. Too bad that like there was no real entry on NQ right here on the 1 minute, but there's like, in my mind, there's no reason for us to just continue higher, like for us to reverse like this. I don't know if we want to come out all the way down to here, which is why I should take partials. Like if I see us like here, I might take partials here. So it's 500, it'll be like 1,000. If I take 10, that'll be like 800. So I'm actually gonna take some partials here. Like I'm gonna take a partial like in the level in the middle between my. So I'm gonna take 5. So what is that? What is that level right there? So it's 59, 59.14. Okay. So I'm gonna take 5 out at 59.14. source of liquidity. So I'm gonna buy 10 limit there. That's 5. And what I'm actually gonna do is I wanna see how much we can push this. Do we really wanna go all the way down here? And I think I'm just gonna set and forget. Shout out Alex G, I guess. Now we just wait. We just wait and see. So this should be. I did put it a little bit higher than I should have, but it's fine. So this should be. Where is it? What am I doing? Yeah. So this should be. I just wanted to calculate the profits, like give or take, because I can't have like that big of a day. So it's gonna be 500. That's gonna be 1500. Okay, so it's fine. Now we have to wait. That's all. Now we just wait and see what happens. And I'm actually okay with moving my stops on the Dow Jones. Now that I saw this, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna move my stops here. 5 minutes. I'm gonna move my stops here on the Dow Jones because we did see, like, we're seeing a push up right now. So, just still waiting. Still waiting for price to make some moves. Wow, this is an unfortunate push up from the Dow Jones and from ES. Damn, how about that? Really unexpected, to say the least. Well, just took out the internal high on the Dow. Dude, what is this push up? Jesus Christ. My God, this is just ripping right now. So I took a, I'm gonna say a riskier trade. Unfortunate that we're seeing this, obviously. Wow, I'm really gonna get
Stop filled.
Yeah, stopped out on the Dow Jones, so let's exit that. We really need to stop that on the ES. So I'm waiting, I mean, I'm not gonna move my stops. Unfortunate to say the least. So let's just wait. Let's just wait and see. We're still seeing some pushes down. I don't know if I want to re-enter on the Dow right now. I didn't get the best entry. That's the problem. This could just be the 5-minute retrace that is bound to happen before we do continue lower. So I'm not moving my stops on ES. I do want to be wary of the potential 5-minute gap keeping filled. And then we are respecting this hourly gap, so I think if this 5-minute, yeah, we're seeing like a huge push up right now, which just it's very not exactly what I want to see. Especially before the 10 a.m. candle. So unfortunate loss from a Dow Jones. So here, I mean, if we inverse this 5-minute gap, I'm very tempted to just exit and cut my losses before catching a better entry. And it looks like we're going to. Interesting push up right now. I would say that. Dude, what is this rip to the upside? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and exit my position once this 5-minute candle closes. I did form this inverse that I don't love.
Order filled.
I exited my trade on ES. I'm expecting us to continue higher on this, and I want to protect my position as much as possible. Unfortunate loss today. 825 loss. Really, really unfortunate. I really doubt that we want to just reverse now. If we do, well, fuck me, man. Alright. See if we can make some of this back. I mean, not some of it back. Let's see if we can find an actual good trade to take. I really just don't think we want to continue higher now. I mean, we're respecting this hourly. We did form this 5-minute inverse. Not an NQ though. NQ we did not form a 5-minute inverse. So let me just wait and see if we see anything else. If we do, like now we're really seeing some sales really. Okay, so new plan. Unfortunate losses, obviously, but if on NQ we're expecting this 5-minute gap, if I see us close below this in the 5-minute, I think I'm gonna go short again. Guess I should have kept my trade alive on ES. I would have been fine. Dude, what is this like retrace though? That's the thing. Dude, like, what is this? So this is gonna be a pretty risky trade. Like, this might be like an all-in trade. Dude, like, we really want to fucking dump and now? After I close, literally the second after I close my position, we want to just inverse everything. Are you fucking kidding me? It's retarded. Alright. This is gonna be a potential hero play here. But I think we do want to continue lower. It's just like, why the fuck are we forming all of this? Why the fuck are we just forming bullish order flow just to take out a bearish order flow right after? And I'm not, like, we're not even close below the 1-minute gap. Alright, we'll see. I guess we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see the 5-minute. If it gives us another opportunity, I mean, the DOW is like way down here now. I want to be careful, obviously. I don't want to just take a trade just to take a trade. NQ, because if we close the 5-minute below, that means we close below all these gaps, and that kind of validates my idea of going short. So a lot of volatility right now, and I'm tempted to enter on NQ. I'm gonna wait for the 5-minute closure. This will probably be like the last trade. I really do think we want to continue lower. I mean, the trend is just, there's no reason for us to V-shape reverse to the upside, and so much liquidity on the sell side that we for sure want to take out. So it's going to be a risky trade. I know that. I know that for a fact. But it could be absolutely worth it. And I should have stayed in my trade in ES. That was a big mistake for me. Shouldn't have stayed out of it. Respecting this 5-minute gap right here. I said it because we close like above the 5-minute gap. That's why, and I thought that could mean that we actually just want to continue higher now. We're not closing below. Interesting. I'm waiting. I'm honestly just still waiting right now to see where we want to go. To me, I can open very soon, so that could direct me. That could help me direct my entry correctly. I think we do want to continue. I think we do want to continue lower. Just don't see a reason why not. I'm just waiting right now. Yeah, we inverse this 4-hour gap. I think we do want to continue lower. Very tempted to go short. I just don't know when. That's the thing. Really don't see a reason why we would want to just completely invalidate that inverse. So I'm gonna go ahead and move with. I'm gonna wait for the 1 minute closure. And I'm gonna take some shorts on NQ, I think. I'm gonna wait, because we could form a wick up before we continue lower. That's the thing. General high time frame order flow is telling me that we want to continue lower. We inversed it here. We didn't quite inverse it on ES, but on the DOW we did inverse it too. So like, dude, like this really should go just lower. I'm just waiting for an entry right now. Unfortunate series of events from before, obviously, because my trade will still be alive on ES. But there's potential for, you know, us to continue higher. I don't think we want to rally. I think we might want to push up on the 4-hour, just make like a top wick and then continue lower. But if we don't, that's okay. A lot of art going on right now. Not what you want to, not really what you want to see. It's not great, I can tell you that. If I don't see like a really good entry, then I'm just not gonna take a trade, to be honest. It's so fucking annoying. Price just doesn't make up its mind. There's a chance that we just went sideways today because two big moves were made, but the trade seemed pretty clear. I mean, I was up like a decent amount, and then we just fucking form a huge order to the upside, which is hilarious to me. I just don't see a reason to go long here. That's why. I really don't. Man, fuck. That's fine. Alright, finally seeing something. So I'm very, very confident in these shorts, and I'm not gonna lie, like this is just looking really good for shorts. Inverse of a 4-hour gap. If we close this 1 minute below this, I'm going short. We're expecting a 1 minute for value gap 2, but inversed. I think this just really wants to go lower. Watch me get faked out. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
Order filled.
Alright, I made some sales. This is for all the marbles. So, if I'm cooked, I'm cooked. I don't even want to put a take profit, bro. I'll take profit when I damn please. No, but it's retarded. I'm gonna take I want to take it to these New PM lows. I just don't see a reason why we would want to continue higher now. We inverse this 4-hour gap, full inverse or value gap, not even close. Huge orderly inverse. Also, we inverse on this gap too, so this should just continue lower. We did already form like a mini top wick on a 4-hour candle. Like, just go lower. We have like liquidities underlying right here. Don't just like, come on, man, stop fucking around. You know you want to go lower. Don't be a little bitch and fake me out. That's all I ask. Just don't be a little. Can't say that. Don't be a little bitch and fake me out. So, oh shit. Okay, well, fuck. Wait, how much did I risk? Jesus Christ. Okay, well I need to take some partials at some point. Yeah, I need to do the math on this. So take profit 1. Oh my god, okay. Take profit 1, we'll do here. 21,428. Ah, I gotta go fast. 21,148. No, not 30, 10. Okay. Alright, come on, Bing Bong, come on, England, don't just do me like this. Just fucking fill the fucking...
Order filled.
Okay, alright. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're back. We're somewhat back, I think. I need to do this quickly. What the fuck is going on? Alright. What the okay, where's my second take profit now? 10? Nigga. Oh, I can't say that. Alright, second take profit. Jeez, man, all the way down there? I don't even need... what? Okay, hold on now. I need to do some math here. This is not mathing right now. What the fuck? Alright. Dude, okay. So what? 5, 5, and then... No, 10? I'm not in for 10. I'm in for 20. Oh, gee. Jesus. Oh, wait. Fuck. Okay, hold on. That's why. I want to take 5 here. And then... What else? Oh my god. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Fuck off. Piss off. What is this? Move the... Alright, hold on. So how much is this? This is 2K. And then this is 15. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. If I take 10 here. How much is that? Open P&L. Holy crap. Alright, this is just ridiculous. Alright,
Order filled.
Alright, I'm in for my last 5 right now. This is the trade. That's it. Jesus Christ, bro. What is this drawdown? Oh my god. Alright, well, we are cooking right now. So, let's just wait and see if we want to continue lower. I took already 2 partials off. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I just don't want to have that big of a day. I'm tempted to fully close my position right now because I'm a little bit scared of us just going way higher now. So, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to close. I don't want to close yet. Hold on. I want to just write out. I already made money anyway, so why don't we just put our stops right there. What the fuck is this dump, man? What is this? Why couldn't I just do this before? I didn't have to lose money. Could have made so much more. This is so fucking annoying. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We love the market. We appreciate the market. The market is our friend, I think. I definitely oversized for that, for sure. 100% over risk for that. Don't do that shit. Don't be stupid like I was. But it's fine. It's fine. It worked somehow. It worked. It's still working. On the go. I'm the best. Can't lose. Won't lose. Bro, I can't. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, what is this? Open P. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I don't have that big of a day. So 45, 1500. So I'm at 1500 right now. And I need to make sure that I don't pass a $4,500 day because of this stupid ass rules in this dumbass firm. So hold on. So I'm in for 5. Okay, no. I'm chilling. Alright, we'll leave the 5 there. And we'll take the profits that we already made. Dude, it's like, seriously, like, we really wanted to just come up, take me out, and then just, like, be like, nope, we want to go to the other side now. Dumbass. I actually, if I didn't exit my ES trade, I would have been fine, which is the stupidest thing ever. My fucking stop loss was right here. I should have just waited. I'm an idiot. I gotta say it. I'm kind of retarded. Same thing with the Dow Jones. I mean, this is unfortunate, obviously, because this is like such clear liquidity. But it's just like...